have the farming bonus, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I'm still trying to remember all of these unique things.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have Vikings, so likely we're going to be seeing archers again.
Yep.
But speaking about good economies,
Yep.
Vikings, decent economy, so things have sort of leveled out a little bit there as well. The new Viking tech is the
Chieftains.
chieftains.
Chieftains, yeah.
Berserks
Hard
get a
knife
bonus
edge.
versus cavalry.
Yep.
Okay, we might see that come into play. Perhaps if the Indians and Slavs go for cavalry here. We'll see, we'll see. No idea where it's going to go. I'm sure Akami's going to try and finish it quickly so that it doesn't get to that stage anyway.
Mm.
But I'm going to be interested to see which of the computer players are in the pocket position.
Is going to be what?
In the pocket position.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, we are up against Manco Inca Yupanqui, Svivatslov the Brave, and Babur.
How do you pronounce this? Would you like to know how I would pronounce that?
Yes, I would love to.
Manco Inca Yupanaqui.
Oh, you Brits. That was the easy name, you know.
Yeah. Sviatoslav the Brave. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't thought that was great, yeah. Okay, yeah, so definitely much better wood this time. He's not put his lumber camp in a terrible spot.
I'm gonna get a drink real fast.
Okay, no problem. So yeah, the new Viking tech in the Castle Age does mean that Berserks get a bonus versus cavalry. I'm not sure how much that bonus is. I can't say for sure, but it does make them a little bit more versatile once they get up to the Castle Imperial Age as well. Okay, I need to mute that because now I'm singing on the stream because I've got my custom taunt pack on.
Alrighty.
+5 attack versus cavalry. Is that
No,
correct?
it's a little less. I think +4 at the moment.
+4, okay. Which
Well,
just made them...
essentially in the Castle Age, it's not really worth making berserkers. You can't really do a Berserker rush. That doesn't work.
No, yeah. Okay.
Too expensive.
Yeah, I don't really see berserks that much, to be honest with you, and I think this is nice because it gives the Vikings a little bit more of an answer to cavalry.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I mean,
it's not too overpowered because it's obviously a castle unit that it affects.
Indeed, but the big effect is in the early Imperial Age because against cavaliers, berserkers are actually good now. So that's quite a change.
Okay. I've not had a chance to test that out. I might try some 1v1s with them, with and without the tech. So Akami going to build a... Oh, he's already got his mill. He's researching hunting dogs right now. That is on 80 or so %. I'm going to be curious now. Is he going to come back with his scout and lure those deer in with his scout? They're not too far away.
They are in quite a good position, and there's absolutely no obstructions or anything of that kind. So.
Yeah, he could do it, but then again, is that going to be more important than scouting his opponents here? Because I don't really know how much that's going to tell him anyway.
Yep.
Because of the nature of the AI. But either way, luring a second boar in right now. Again, pretty standard build-up as the Dark Age is.
Yep, indeed. But some people are experimenting with different build-ups, like doing a fast mill to get hunting dogs faster. And that also seems to work. It seems to go even faster sometimes.
Okay.
Not for all sips, but...
that fast mill, would you put the fast mill on your berries, or would you just go straight out and go for the deer with that?
Well, mill...
That's the thing, you only really want to make one mill, don't you? So it's...
Yes, of course. I think mostly on berries, because berries are usually a lot closer to your town.
Yeah.
If you really have to do a fast mill, that means as soon as you can build it, build it. And deer are usually a lot further away.
Yeah, okay, yeah, of course. That makes more sense. 3 villagers on berries right now. Nothing really out of the ordinary. More villagers going over to a wood at the moment. And scouted blue. So who have we got on the right hand side? We've got Slavs on the right. So we've not got Slavs on the pocket.
Yep, and Slavs are absolutely vile if you let them boom, so might be interesting to Take him out.
Yeah, we don't have a Magyar. No, we don't. Okay.
Nope.
See, I'm curious. Does the new AI, know any new strategies that would be possible with the Forgotten Empires?
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
We'd have to check with Max, but I think there are. I think like a rush with Boyar rush. It's possible. I don't think it's very likely, but.
All right. Well, no, I'm just thinking with Magyars, it would make more sense for them to scout rush on a map like this.
Yes, absolutely. It is quite.
Oh, they did it earlier with Slavs.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Cool.
Yeah, I thought I had it as well, a Boyar rush, done by a Slav. So.
Interesting.
I also tried it in the human game sometimes. It's quite fun.
Yeah, Boyars are so strong.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, what is the weakness to that? The
archers, actually. Archers and halberdiers. Actually, everything that counters cavalry.
Okay.
But they beat paladins, so that's the big strength.
Okay, so we've got green pocket.
Yep.
And we've got red over here on the left. So yeah, we have got the Indians in the pocket, and that's going to be interesting because the Indians have such a good boom. For those of you who don't know or unaware, the Indian villages get cheaper every time you age up. By, is it 10% every time?
I would have to check the tech tree. Let me do that really quick.
Check the tech tree. So the
yes, exactly. 10% every time.
The Indian villages become very cheap. So once they reach the castle age, they're paying 40 food for a villager, as opposed to the 50 food that you'd normally pay, which of course allows them to have such a great and such a strong boom. Pretty standard from Akami here, pretty much the same as last time, but we're actually seeing a stable come down from him.
Didn't expect that, really,
No,
because Barbie is really good with monks.
Yeah, I was expecting the archers, but he's going for a stable, so up to the castle age as well. Once these go up, let's see what he does.
Yep.
Interesting.
Most likely Night Rush with Boom. That seems the most obvious one.
Yeah. Got stuff finishing up these deer right here, and plenty of food. Oh, a little bit of a freeze. Ah, there we go. Okay.
Okay, I thought you dropped for a second.
I was like, oh no, if I've dropped, not good. So there we go, up to the castle age right now in 13 minutes. So that is not a bad time. I think hunting dogs there may have proven their worth a little bit.
It helps. It helps.
Yeah.
It doesn't work on every map. On normal map, it can help absolutely, especially for civs like Japanese, Mongols, Incas. Those really benefit from it a lot.
Yeah.
Huns have a hard time with hunting dogs. It's actually a nerf, weirdly enough. For the rest, oh yeah, and on
there.
Ooh.
Interesting. The AI actually decided to attack the scout there with 2 villagers. It didn't just attack with 1. It's going to actually focus it down with, and a militia. Wow, that came out of nowhere.
That means we're going to see a flush.
Yeah, we are. And there we go, these Slavic barracks, Slavic houses, aren't they beautiful? A little bit of harassment. I did notice a lot of wood being collected. Look how many villagers Blue has on wood right here. That is a lot.
Oh, he's so abusing the AI.
Yes, absolutely.
I hope that the villagers of the AI retreat soon and go back to work. Because
they start following him across the map. That would be a little bit awkward. There's a boar here in the center, so one of the AIs didn't leave all their boar there. And they are still all up to the castle age at the same time, feudal age at the same time. So interesting. Again, kind of abusing the AI a little bit there, making the villagers chase him down. And there we go. We're up to the castle, and we're going to see knights coming out straight away. Forging being researched right now. It's going to give him a +1 attack. That's going to help him take out those villagers a bit more. And I think so far, the way that we've seen the AI react to this scout harass, I think it makes a lot of sense to go knights.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, seeing these villagers be sort of kited around. Of course, you can do that a lot easier with knights than you can with crossbows.
Well, one very important thing to note is that green has a market. So and he's in the feudal age, so I think he's going to do a sling.
Which one? Sorry, the
green. The pocket is doing a
Green.
sling
Oh,
on
I
I
thought
don't
you
know
said,
which units.
I thought you said Korean, and I was like, what?
Oh, oh, what?
That, where has Blue's woodcutters gone?
Maybe they are still running around on the map. I hope not.
I can see a slight bug here though. This lumber camp, it looks like it's grey and not blue.
Oh, lumber camp.
Yeah, the blue lumber camp.
Oh, oh, the color information seems to be missing.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay.
I mean, not great, but
Well,
thanks
yeah,
for
it can be
pointing out.
fixed. Some of us have keen eyes. There we go. A little bit of raiding coming in. Blue, of course, is going to put villagers inside the TC and making spearmen to counter as well. So the AI clearly does know its counters. Akami going to go raid the Indian player up at the north as well, or the right even. And
that's good because that guy is slinged. So, I mean, that guy is slinging. I think I'm not sure because he is going a lot of stone, and that's weird to sling in. I think, not sure, but
yeah. Interesting. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Not sure why Blue is making archers here. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And no attacks going in on Red at the moment. And I just want to point out, Red did just go up to the Castle Age just a moment ago. So if we don't see any harassment or attacks coming in from Red soon, we could just assume that Red is going to be booming a little bit and
or he's going to build up a little. I mean, the AI doesn't really attack instantly.
No. After a while, nice raiding though by Akami here, and we're kind of at the same stage as we were last game, where Akami is managing to harass two of his opponents, and he's taken the score lead quite clearly at this stage.
But now he's also sending new knights to Red, so...
Okay, we'll see how that goes. He's got a man-at-arms in his town.
I
don't know if Blue is scouting with that. It looks like he's just using it to scout, to be honest with you. And there we go, right. We'll get an idea of what Red is doing here. Crossbows, it seems. Okay. With Bodkin Arrow already researched. He doesn't mess around.
No, and that's quite a bit of crossbow, man.
Yeah.
And those knights have no defense upgrades.
I think, we go, scale barding armor, 50% already. I think as soon as he saw those crossbows, quickly upgrading the knights there. Of course, forging's already done. But yeah, Red with quite a lot of crossbows there. We'll see how Okami manages to deal with that. It's definitely going to make raiding a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, he can't really get straight into the town anymore like he could do with blue and green.
I mean, he was still doing decent raiding on green here. Green, obviously showing a few flaws, continuing to send villagers back to the same wood camp that's got a knight standing next to it. But
yeah.
But yeah, Akami managing to take out a few villagers there, managing to do the raiding, and I think he made a good decision to raid on green there, because green, of course, as we said, does get the cheaper villagers now. If left to boom, especially with the Imperial camels, could be so strong.
Yep,
so.
Well, yeah, I'm mostly curious on when the AI is going to make monks, because it's night.
It's only a matter of time.
Yep. Once those monks come out, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Yeah. Still no loom for Okami. He's not bothered with the loom just yet, and that's something.
Oh, Red seems to be coming.
Yeah. There we go. And Okami has got his +1.
And that's a lot of.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, some spearmen thrown in there for good measure as well. And at the moment, Okami's only got... Oh, he has got 2 stables. Sorry, I thought he only had 1.
That's quite a nice army. I don't think those knights can win that, because they lagged the last time. Oh,
but they can. Because...
There you see a big flaw with the AIs.
It decided to focus down the barracks instead of attacking the knights there. And as we said, as I said before in the arena game, there's trade-offs. So what the AI lacks in sort of ability at targeting, it does sort of gain up in the lack of mistakes, I suppose you could say.
Yep.
You can see a lot of
blue.
spearmen coming in. Blue on the right. He's gonna flush it. Okami.
Whoa.
Gonna have a lot of spearmen in his base in a moment. I think Okami's problem here is he's just going knights only. It's
hard. Might have to garrison that town center there.
It's hard and it's difficult to make a combination of units at this stage, because obviously the upgrades only apply to one unit set at a time. But right now, for Okami, crossbows and knights would just be so good. He just can't really afford it, that's the problem. And with the amount of spearmen that are on the field, he's going to have to be a little bit careful with his knights here.
Yeah, and of course they're Viking knights, so he doesn't really have
it's kind of a dead end with
upgrades.
them. Yeah, it's a dead end. He can't continue with knights. He's going to have to switch to archer's crossbow eventually.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, but
I mean, it could be a risk, but yeah, not really a risk worth to take.
Yeah, I think that was a nice idea that he had there. He sent a counter, his 4 knights, he sent them straight over to Red's base. He got a few villagers over at this wood camp, I think. And I think, from what I can see, it's actually forced Red to retreat back to his own base.
I saw an interesting thing there. Red is starting to make rams, so they will come
really?
to Okami's base.
I did not see the rams, but I don't know whether Red actually withdrew there or not. Did Red actually... Yeah, he must have gone all the way back to his base to defend. Oh, there we go. I saw a monk as well from Red there, starting to take relics already. And you can tell this is made by an arena player, taking the relics ASAP.
Well, that's just hard coded. That's something an AI just can't control.
Yeah.
So it's a strength and a weakness, as I said before, and you can't change that. Any AI does that.
Oh yeah. Okami economy looking good. 4 TC is up and running. He's got a little bit of a deficit on wood at the moment. He needs to replenish his farms, but that'll be okay.
Yeah, he really needs to change that lumber camp. It's really long.
It will level out eventually, but look at this. Red has got so many crossbowmen right now, and he is forcing Okami back. Okami attacking over on the blue side. Blue has only just reached the castle age. He is very far behind. But his army is quite large, and they are going to be upgraded very shortly. So we're going to see these units, crossbows, perhaps even pikemen fairly soon from the Slav player. Okami just going to re-rally, I think, and...
Oh, yeah, the ram is coming in.
On the left side? No, oh, on the front. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So he's going to have to deal with this now, and this is quite a big force from Red. He's added in Eagle Scouts as well. I'm not sure about that choice. But I do like how they make a variety of army. I do think that's really good. The only downside to that, of course, is that they don't all benefit from upgrades. The crossbowmen, they don't have any defensive upgrades, which of course is not as good fighting knights. Taking out that knight right there, the ram right there. Crossbows coming in on the left, managing to kill a few villagers off. But Red gonna suicide into that TC, it seems, and Red forced away. So Okami, nice defense there, doing a pretty good job, and I think he might actually be able to take this 3v1. It's looking good.
It's looking good. Let's say it's like that.
To look pretty good. I'm just a little bit worried about...
that yet?
No, true. I am a little bit worried about Green. His score is fairly low, but
it is low, but
starts to pick up. Bear in mind now he is castle, so his villagers are cheap. Could be kind of interesting to see where Green goes, but there we go. Okami going straight out with the counter attack right now. A lot of knights heading over into Red's direction. Let's see what he can do here. There's a lot of villagers spread out over on this area. Easy fodder, easy fodder. And that is going to slow Red down considerably.
Oh yeah, that's at least 20 villagers that might be lost.
Yeah.
Okay, he manages to save quite a few though, so...
well, no. He saved 2. 3. Yeah, okay. 3. We can agree on a number. It's less than 5. But yeah, again, still a lot of crossbows, and they do have bodkin arrows, so they do pack quite a little bit of a punch. And Okami
I'm not sure, but it kind of looks like they even have ballistics. So.
It's hard to tell. I'm just trying to see if they do or not. They could have, actually. Yeah, it looks like they might. But Okami managing to power through that. He managed to take out most of those crossbows right there, and Red find himself without an army all of a sudden, and missing a lot of villagers as well.
That might be a really definite blow to Red.
Definitely. That's going to slow him down massively. What do you think Okami should do now, though? What do you think it should be his next step? It looks like he's going to go straight over to Green. And yeah, there's the university from Red. He must have ballistics.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure what he's going to do.
No, he hasn't, I don't think. He missed a massive trail of arrows there, so perhaps
okay. No ballistics then.
No, oh, castle from Green. Are we going to see some elephant archers?
might be, because they're still quite expensive units, so...
It'll be a while yet, but again, nice raiding. Economy going to come in from behind, take out some villagers from Green here, slow him right down. And that is exactly what he wants to do. Not green, blue's score getting quite far ahead. Remember how earlier I said how...
Green monks.
Remember earlier how I said blue has a very large army, it's just not upgraded? Well, I think it's upgraded now, and
okay.
it's likely to be heading in his direction. If you just look at that score, he's going to have a pretty large army ready. But then again, Okami has got a reasonable amount of knights. He's adding in a castle on the right hand side right now. That's going to help to protect his economy from any raiding. And there we go, elephant archers out for green as well.
Yep, and some monks.
Yeah,
and some converted knights as well.
Conversions getting in there. And nice. I wasn't expecting to see the elephant archer. Of course, absolute tank, 320 HP. Very, very good unit. And trade. We're seeing trade as well already.
Ooh, we're getting to the Imperial Age. Nice.
Yeah, Okami clicking up right now, and there we go. Army from blue, as I said, it's got the upgrades. Elite Skirmisher, fully upgraded. Pikeman, defensive upgrades, no offensive upgrades. And Okami, he doesn't have enough knights right there. He's going to have to start making some archery ranges, making some archers, and upgrading them to arbalest as soon as he can.
Well, I'm curious on what he's going to make. Archers is likely, but then again there's elephant archers, and they are quite good against archers.
They are a sponge for arrows.
Yep.
A pin cushion of sorts. We've seen crossbowmen already. He's making some skirmishes right now. I don't doubt that he will go for arbalest. I wouldn't be surprised, but you know what he could do? He could go for berserks and use the berserks against the elephant archers. Red attack on the north side right now. His economy under a little bit of threat. Garrisoning some villages inside of there. Trying to dispatch of those with his knights pretty quickly if he can. And we're seeing Elite Skirmisher for now, yeah. Berserk's coming out, and I think they're going to pay dividends later on. I think they are going to be really, really useful for him. I mean, just as, firstly, he can pad his army with them, but secondly, he might actually be able to use them to good effect against the elephant archers.
Ooh,
that green
red.
might be massing. Yeah, he's been there for quite some time. A little bit of a problem there.
Red killed a lot of villagers right there.
Yeah, a very large amount of villagers. But you can't forget Okami's economy really good.
It is good.
He has got plenty of TCs. He's still making villages, so he should be okay for now. He's going to keep making villages for quite a while, I think. He lost quite a few there, so... There we go, up to Imperial. More berserks coming out. And here we see the elephant archers and the camels coming from green, so the berserks here, if he gets that upgrade for the cavalry attack, could really help him out. I'm just curious, do Elite Skirmishers have an attack bonus against elephant archers?
Yes, they do. But yeah, as you see, those Elite Skirmishers have quite a few upgrades, and those elephant archers don't.
Yeah,
and of course,
hurts.
The strength of... I mean, elephant archers are a bit like elephants in a way that it's not very easy to make a good rush with them. You need a lot of them.
Yeah, yeah. They should. I don't think they should be used on their own. They should be used at the front to sort of absorb a lot of arrow fire, like almost like rams that can attack. And then obviously you've got the brunt of your army behind. It's going to be like you'll see Imperial camels and such. I don't really know the Indian tech tree. Do they have, what are their archers like?
They have arbalests.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't think, let me check real quick, Indians, they have all the upgrades on archers, but they don't have, oh, they have everything. Damn it, didn't know that.
You made it, you should know.
Yeah, but it changes so much.
It changes a lot, doesn't it? Okay, a little bit of a freeze.
Yeah, my game actually just crashed, it seems.
Oh dear. Well, we should be able to carry on, shouldn't we? If I stream and you watch the stream. Or will the game...
Oh, that is possible. Or you could just restore. I shouldn't have watched the tech tree. Yep, mine crashed.
Okay. My game hasn't crashed, I don't think, but no vote screen has come up yet.
Okay.
Oh, do we need to wait for the vote screen? Save and exit. Ah, there we go. Okay. Do you want?
I think you can just go on. I will just watch
okay.
the stream.
No problem. Yeah, we're going to continue then. That way we don't have to exit out and then launch it back up. If it does continue, that is, waiting for you to drop.
Yep.
No problem. But yeah, so far we've seen Okami with the night raiding, but of course, as we said, he's had to switch away from that because Vikings don't get the best knights. They can't upgrade to paladin. They can upgrade cavalier, but
yeah, they're absolutely worthless.
They're not really worth doing. So he's switching now. He's making skirmishers, which are of course cheap, only costs food and wood. He's making some berserks as well. We're gonna see how they come into play, and he might upgrade to arbalest a little bit later on if he's got the gold for it.
Why am I not dropping?
I'm wondering the same thing. But there we go. You've dropped. Oh,
okay, great.
Yeah, it says you resigned. I'm pretty sure you didn't resign.
No, but my game crashed,
Yeah.
so that means
Same difference.
Get resign message.
Stable is coming up actually, and maybe Akami's going to go for some light cavalry.
Yeah, probably. It's a good raiding unit for
It's a good
every
raiding unit.
city.
Yeah, yeah. And as you see, quite a bit of trade here going on already. And Okami is going to be able to shut that down so easily. Look at that market placement there. There we go, light cavalry researched, yeah. So he's going to go light cavalry. But
then again, it's only light cavalry, and
yeah, I suppose
it's quite weak.
Just wondering if he got the. No, he didn't. He didn't get the upgrade.
I would say look out with the tech tree. It's crashed for me, so.
Oh, okay, okay. I won't look at them then. Well, yeah, I won't do it again. Setting some villagers forward on this side. Is he going to go with a castle forwards, or is he just going to build, some forward stables and raid or something?
A forward castle would be strong. It would keep the pressure on, so.
Yeah, but absolutely breaking through blue here. Blue's army is gone. Scottish trebuchets coming in right there as well. And these castle age buildings really are too big.
Yes.
They are huge. They are going to be shrunk. That's the word.
Yep, a little bit.
Where is Okami going with these villagers? Not sure. Light cavalry raiding going into green right now. Whoa, look at that. A lot of elephant archers, quite a few camels, and it looks like green is just going to continue with that build. A lot of monks.
Oh, that's quite a nice army, I must say.
Yeah.
And I mean, green was hit a lot early in the game, so I'm quite amazed at
he has definitely brought it back a little bit. I think Okami here would be good to go with the berserk upgrade, and when he goes for green. Against that, I think that will help him out a lot. Skirmishers with the berserks and the upgrade should work. It should work against the camels. But yeah, absolutely gutting blue right now. He should be able to. Wow, blue actually has the highest score right here. Even though it's getting decimated.
that doesn't mean a lot of good for the AI. I think.
No, it doesn't mean a lot for them at all. Trade carts getting raided here, and I think at this stage, blue is definitely on his way out. We're seeing the trebuchets pushing forwards. There's not really a lot to stop them. Although saying that, look, blue here actually targeting the trebuchet with a ram. That's quite impressive.
Yeah, that's also a new thing in user patch. The rams have the ability to attack trebuchets and other rams, and that's so incredibly strong because. Yeah, that's one of those micro advantages that AIs have.
Yeah.
They can easily target them individually. And so far I have been, having very bad experiences against enemy rams because they're just so well microed.
Yeah, of course. That's really cool. That's awesome. Economy for Okami. I almost said Okami's economy, and then I said economy for Okami. Looking fairly decent. He's got a lot of gold in the bank. He's not really being harassed at all. He's the one, bringing the fight to them. So he's definitely looking in good shape right now. His score says it all, and of course his raiding is continuing as well with the light cavalry here. Definitely worth doing. He's put them under a bit of pressure. He's got himself some scouting information, and
nice conversion there.
Yeah, those monks so deadly. But yeah, it looks like Okami's build here going to work on blue for now. Just gonna wait for him to finish up taking out these units. And I'm wondering when the AI will resign. Do they resign when they reach a certain threshold of villagers, or do they duke it out to the very last moment?
You mean the resign rules?
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly how they are, but I think you have to be under a decent under a specific amount of villagers and a specific amount of army and no town center left, and then they will resign.
Okay.
They won't fight till the last unit.
Okay,
sure.
right. That's nice.
That's
I hate it when
very
people
nice.
do that. I hate it when people do that. Believe me.
Yes, absolutely.
You're like trying to hunt them down. It's like, do I really have to get spies? Are you gonna make me do this?
Yep. And that's absolutely not necessary.
Yeah, of course.
Anymore, luckily.
Yeah, nice. So there we go. Green coming in a little bit now with his camels. No upgrades really on those. He's got the defensive upgrades, so he could, if he brings them all in at once, start to take out these elite skirmishers. But yeah,
I don't think he has enough. Okay, he's bringing quite a few actually.
He's got quite a few.
Running back.
But yeah, blue is definitely going to be out of this game fairly soon. Red's still being raided really nicely. He's pretty much got no villagers working at all. Okami doing an excellent job here. Of course, he can't really raid green.
Yeah, green has his score totally went up by 3,000 points, I think.
Yeah, look at that. The Berserk's being queued up right now. That's really his best option at this stage, I think, to go with the Berserks. We'll try them out anyway. But yeah, green, he did just throw a lot of units away there, pretty much unnecessarily. He should have waited and brought his whole army together instead of sending them at the same time. And the elephant archers arriving a decade later. But
yeah, that's of course one of the big problems of AIs. They can't really group their units to make them arrive together. They just go.
Go, and then half of them are dead, and the rest are arriving.
Yep, indeed. Yeah. So yeah, strengths and weaknesses.
Of course. So it looks like blue here gonna go down. Of course, I've said this a million times already, and Okami is just proving that point.
Yeah, blue and red as well.
Red, yeah, under a lot of
red actually has the lowest score by quite a bit.
Yeah. Okami can't really harass Green's eco here. Of course, with the camels, they're going to take out the light cavalry very quickly. He's got pikemen over there as well, so he can't really harass his eco very easily. But red, obviously, been a little bit of a pushover this game after that initial crossbow rush, anyway.
Yep.
And blue is going to find himself out in just a second. Okami going to move up, and I think we're pretty much into the mop-up stages of the game. Okami's almost population capped. He's got 1.5k of every resource, and it's pretty inevitable that he can win, and he will win from here.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. And once he gets the elite berserk upgrade, I think he can really swipe the town out in quite fast.
Yeah, he's upgrading that now. He's upgrading chieftains as well, so as I said earlier, it's going to make his berserks really good at taking out camels, taking out the elephant archers, and it should pay off. There we go. Elite berserk is completed. He's got that extra attack against cavalry right now. He's got the defensive upgrades. He is getting blast of furnace as well. And
yeah, because those berserks actually kill everything that Indian currently has. The only real option he would have is either archers, a lot of elephant archers, or hand cannoneers. But I don't think he's in the Imperial Age yet. So.
Yeah. No, it doesn't look like it. Hand cannoneers would be great, but still overrun. I mean, pure numbers, sheer numbers. Look at that.
Okay, that was a little bit unexpected.
But I think that's about half of Green's score right there. That is half of Green's score, and yeah. Okami, you're going to have to make some more berserks, but he will take it out, I'm sure. Matter of time.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time, but
that's the thing,
we have to keep in mind, I think that Green is still trading, so he has more gold.
A little bit. Raid going in at the back. Blue still hasn't resigned, nor has red, but again, as I said, we're sort of in the mop-up stage of the game, where we're just waiting for things to be finished up. And now the berserk's fully upgraded. Elite berserk, +4 attack, +4 defense, and absolutely cutting through those camels. Really easily.
Absolutely.
Very good unit to use against this sort of combination. Of course, with the elite skirmishers behind, they can do a little bit more damage to the elephant archers. And I think here he should be able to push Green right back, and the game is his, basically. Ooh, losing the trebuchets on this side though, a little bit messy there. But no huge deal. He'll still probably save them as he's going to push forwards. And there we go. Red says GG.
Okay, that's one
They
out.
say GG, so there's red gone. That was about 3,800 points. So I think blue is going to start rebuilding down here. He's still got villagers gathering.
Well, he will probably try to rebuild, but I don't think he will have enough to even make the slightest army.
No, yeah, he's got more TCs down here in the corner. But again, nothing that Okami can't really deal with at this stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, yeah, going to be Okami's win. Berserk's ganging up on that knight there. No chance.
Come on, make pure berserks. I think just swiping everything. Also nice to see that they can be used now in games.
A little bit more versatile. There we go. They're both saying GG, and the AIs are gonna resign. And
they should. Oh, okay, great.
Okami wins. I thought, I honestly, I thought he would win it 3v1. I'm not surprised.